Congratulations, you've been accepted into California State University Long Beach for the fall of 2013. I know that was a huge weight off of my shoulders when I read those words. Everybody always told me it was nearly impossible to transfer out in 2 years. Today I would like to outline the process of transferring out of a community college. I have been researching this topic more intensively for the past couple of weeks. I am also a successful example of how to transfer out on a timely manner. I'm sure that almost everyone enrolled in this class, since it is a requirement, is interested in transferring out of a community college and getting their bachelor's degree at a four-year university. Today I will outline what general education classes are needed to transfer, the set plan, and major preparation courses. CaliforniaColleges.edu states, general education is an important part of the CSU-UC degree requirements. A little over 1/3 of the minimum total degree requirements are general education courses. General education provides a foundation across the disciplines offered by the CSU-UC upon which major courses and electives are added to build a bachelor's degree. IGETC, Intersegmental General Education Curriculum. This is available for free in the Counseling Center located upon campus. There are 6 major categories listed. The first area, English composition. It's made up of college-level English classes and communication classes. You need a total of 9 units. Area 2 is your college-level math courses. You need 3 units. Area 3 is arts and humanities, which is your art classes, theater classes, history classes, and music. There's also many others that are some English classes as well. You need a total of 9 units. Area 4, social and behavioral science, is composed of classes like economics, anthropology, psychology, and sociology. You also need 9 units from that category as well. Area 5, physical and biological science. To fulfill this requirement, you need 1 physical science like geography or oceanography, 1 biology science such as anatomy or biology, and 1 lab course. You need a total of 7 to 9 units. Area 6, if you're interested in going to UC, you'll need to take 1 foreign language class other than English. The most important out of all areas are the Golden 4. The Golden 4 are composed of 1A, English 100 or honors, 1B, critical thinking, which is English 103, 104, 201, or philosophy 172. 1C, which you will fulfill by passing this course, is speech 100, also 124 or 135. And then 2A, which is your math course. Almost all classes above 100 will fulfill this. Or social science 120, which is similar to a statistics course. In order to know what general education classes you need to or still need to take, or if you need help figuring out which classes you need to take, make an appointment with a counselor to create your SET plan. The SET plan, or the Student Education Program Plan, is a chart of which classes that you need to take in order to transfer. I recommend making an appointment with a counselor before every registration to stay on track and to fulfill any prerequisites before it's too late. It is beneficial for you to get a SET plan if you know what major you'd like to choose and which university you'd like to choose. If you do not know which one you would like to choose or which university you would like to attend, Fullerton College offers 2 helpful places when it comes to making these important decisions. The Career and Life Planning Center, located in the 2000 building, is a good place to help learn which major you would like to choose. Fullerton College also offers the Transfer Center next to the cafeteria, and I found that very useful when I was looking for which university I wanted to choose. After completing the general ed requirements with a C or better, classes to prepare you for your major at your university are needed to ensure you are set for upper divisional classes. Once you have selected a major you'd like to pursue, passing completion of major preparation courses will help promise you a spot at your university of choice. On the University of California website, it identified that major preparation course requirements specify that the course that the students must take during their first 2 years of college prepare for advanced study in their major. The courses may be required as part of the major, be prerequisites for another course that are required as a major, or may be able to use admission into that major. The this is what I needed to take for major preparation for my major at Cal State Long Beach. So for everyone, it'll list what school you are looking for, the classes you need to take, and if your major is impacted. I chose finance as my major, so I had to take all of these, which is accounting 101, financial accounting, managerial accounting, CAS 111 or a passing score, and I chose the passing score. Econ 101 microeconomics, Econ 102 macroeconomics, Math 120, which is statistics, or the other two, Philosophy 160 or Philosophy 170. And also, they did not list on here that you need business calculus, but that was also a prerequisite. Although this may not pertain to your major university of choice, several forms for different university and majors are located in the Transferring and Counseling Center. Another great way for you to obtain information for your major preparation courses are through assist.org. Assist.org lists all Cal States and all UCs and their agreements with Fullerton College. The website lists details of each course and any prerequisite needed to fulfill the requirements. Transferring out of a community college within a 2-year time frame can be difficult. Hopefully with these tools such as the Golden Floor, SEP plans, and major preparation courses, you'll be ready to transfer. Don't forget the deadline to apply to Cal States and UCs comes up before you know it. Stay on top of deadlines and dates to make sure you're on track.
Oh, I forgot to get that stuff.
So Manuel, why don't you tell us what you thought?
I thought she did a very, very good job. One thing I would say was that the intro was very good, the attention grabber, but I think she's very capable of, she could have made it a little better, you know, but it was still a great intro. The main points were clear. She quoted good quotes, legit quotes that I understood. There's a few moments where, I know we all go to school, so she analyzed the audience pretty well, but I felt she could have gone over the IG tech a little bit, a little better. For the uninformed, speech was clear and confident. She had good eye contact. The slides were used perfectly and were relevant to what she was saying and were taken off and not a distraction. Her speech was very, very, very informative. Very, very informative to people that don't know the subject. And she analyzed the audience perfectly. She could have slowed down a little bit with the speech, because sometimes she would talk a little fast and it was kind of hard to keep up, but it wasn't a big deal, for me at least. And that's it.
Okay. Yeah, I like the opening. I thought that worked well, and the personal story, I think, gets us going and gives you a little bit of credibility. I think that you need a little bit more of that in the speech too. I think that there are some of those things where you're talking about, like when you mentioned your business administration major. I thought that was pretty good. But then other than just the list of the classes, really talk about how did you manage to get all those things done and get your GE requirements in at the same time? So I got the AGETSI stuff that I have to do, plus I had to do these kinds of things. That's probably where people struggle a little bit. And so I think there needed to be a little bit more. You could use personal experience as a way to illustrate that, or you could talk about, for instance, what some of the things that the transfer center, the counseling center, talked to you about. That was one of the places where I thought that there was a little bit of deficiency in information, because you mentioned the two organizations that you could go to for help. And what I would like to know is, what kind of help do they provide? And that would be a good place. You said you found the transfer center next to the cafeteria to be the most useful. but you didn't tell us why. I'm going, well, what did they help you with? Did they, were they able to point out mistakes that you'd made in planning your schedule? Did they tell you what Long Beach was looking for in particular for business majors? Did they recommend particular classes or instructors that they thought would be accommodating to you to help you get through these programs? I don't know exactly what goes on there, and to me that felt like the stuff that was most in need to be filled in on the speech. The different transfer requirements that you're listing, it's technical kind of stuff. It's the stuff that the IGETSI list. Here are the 6 categories, and here are the golden 4 that you have to deal with. And then you mentioned another one at a different group, and it's another checklist kind of thing. And that's not going to be interesting to people. It's the stuff. Well, how do I get those kinds of things? And is that the only way to get through? For instance, are there other programs that people could use as well? Because GETSI is one strategy, but if you have a major, for instance, now the big deal that we're focusing on that I know about is the AATs, and that's like that's the future supposedly that's going to go on, and so how is that different, and why is one strategy more successful or likely than another, or does it matter which strategy you use? That's the kind of stuff that I think I was missing a little bit. I mean, you got all the technical stuff in there pretty clearly. The visuals, to me, they help structure the information. They don't explain a lot. They remind us of what the points are, but they don't show us how to get through them very effectively. So it's not that anything that you had was useless. It wasn't useless, but I don't think it adds as much to the presentation as some other things might have done. All right, thank you.